Welcome to Swift Chess Love, and today I'm going to talk about annotation in chess. And if you don't know how to annotate, don't worry, because I am going to teach you. Now, why we annotate? Well, you see there is a record of all of the major games of chess, and it's amazing, and you can see them from over 100 years ago, and we are able to do that because of annotation. Also, annotating is great for you to learn how to do. It's because you can look through your previous games and you can see what mistakes you've made so you can incrementally improve your game. And also, what is really cool is if you know how to annotate, you can play chess blindfolded, which is one of my party tricks, which I really enjoy. However, the grandmasters and the really, really strong players, they're doing multiple blindfolded chess games, which blows my mind. And if you've seen the Queen's Gambit, well, you saw she was able to play a chess game on a ceiling, and that really comes with a little bit of annotation as well. So you need to be able to see the board, and it helps you to understand dynamics and patterns. So let's kind of get into annotation, and this is how it works. You can see the chessboard, and each square is represented by a letter and a number. So just like the x-axis with the letters, the y-axis with the numbers, and if I point to a square here, well, it's on D6. Okay, so this is square D6. Another square, H8. Another square, B3. And I'm going to point to 3 more squares. You do them for me really quickly. Here we go. F6, E2, and B8, okay? So it always goes letter first and then number. Okay, so we have understanding that, the letters and the numbers, and the next thing we need to understand is what each piece kind of means, okay? So we have, for example, I've got the pieces here. Well, we have the king, okay? The king. Please don't judge my writing. We have the queen, okay? The rook, the bishop, the knight, with a silent K as well, and then we have the pawn, okay? So what each one symbol is like the beginning of the first letter of their name. So the king being the most important, K, so symbol K. Queen, symbol Q. Rook, okay, R. Bishop, B. Now the knight, first letter is a K, but the king, because he's the most important piece on the board, like if you win the king, you win the game, we don't use the K symbol, we use the next one along, which is the N for the knight, and the pawn being the smallest, most insignificant, and having so many of them, we don't put any symbol for that, so the pawn has no symbol. There's a few symbols you have to kind of know as well when you're annotating, which is the plus sign, which is the check, hashtag, which is checkmate, and the X, which is the take sign. This is what a score sheet looks like, okay? And you can see that you have like the names of the people playing, maybe the dates in there, the tournament, the round that's being played, maybe even it might add in like what everything's being played, and you might put that in after the fact. But what's really important is you have the white and black side, and you have numbers 2, 3, 4, etc. And a completed move is white move and black move. That's one move. And then again, the second move is a white move and black move. That's a completed move, okay? So when we ask how many moves have been played, that would count as 1 or 2 or 3 or 100, okay? So let's kind of look at the first few moves and scoring, just to practice, just so you feel a little comfortable. Maybe white starts here, they push their pawn. What square is it on? It's on E4. What piece moved? A pawn, so we don't need to put anything in front of that. Next move back might be, I don't know, that might play here, okay? So what piece moved? The knight. It starts with a K, but the king takes the K, so it's an N. What square is it? Well, letter first, then number F6. And we continue on. Maybe we can bring our bishop into the game. Okay, so what is it? It's a bishop, so B, What square has it gone to? C4, okay? Now black might play, I don't know, C5, okay? So the pawn, nothing in front of it, goes to C5. Now let's just kind of throw out different things so that we can look at those checks and how it works, okay? So let's do bishop takes the pawn, okay? I know, not a great move. Bishop's worth 3, pawn's worth 1, but it's just for annotation's sake. So the bishop is a B, okay? The bishop's taken something, so we put the X now in the middle. And what's it taken? What square? Well, it's F7, okay? And the king, is he in check or is he in checkmate? Well, he's in check, okay? So that's a plus sign, okay? Because it's check, okay? If it was checkmate, you'd put the checkmate, the hashtag right at the end as well, okay? So plus check and checkmate, there's plus and hashtags go at the end, the X goes in the middle. Let's do another example. Okay, the king has taken the bishop, okay? Some people might write king takes bishop. It's not wrong, but let's do it right, okay? King takes, the square it's taken, F7. You don't need to put a plus because it's not checking something, okay? The bishop is checking the king, hence the plus, okay? We'll do 2 more and let's see if you can get it right, okay? So white goes here. I know white's playing horrendously. It's just to practice, okay? So what is this? Capital Q, it's a queen. What square is it gone to? H5, okay? And is it checking something? Yes, it's checking the king again, so plus, okay? And like, that's just gonna take back the queen, okay? So again, we have a capital N, okay? Has taken H5, and we don't need a plus or something because no check's being made. What's kind of important as well, if we did a couple more moves, black goes here, white might castle now, okay? This has its own special annotation system, castling. Castling is 0-0, and that's for kingside castling, because the rook has moved 2 squares, 1, 2. But if queenside castling occurs, we might say it is 0-0-0, okay? So 2 squares with the king, rook jumps over 1, 2, 3 squares, so it's represented by 3 dashes, so 3 zeros, okay? So 0-0-0 is for queenside castling. Those moves that you're thinking, those special moves I told you, like en passant, like promotion, okay, well, what happens if, for example, pawn goes here, en passant is possible, okay? This pawn is going to take it like it's taken 1. So again, we might do, well, it was the E pawn, okay? So we would say, and I'm just going to rub this out, okay, just to show you how it's done. We would say E, because it started on the E square. It's taken something, so we have this X square, and we would say what it's taken, D5, okay? So E takes D5, okay? So we know that's what's happened. And if the pawn, for example, promotes, okay, it's gone all the way to the end, it's gone from D7, it's promoted to D8, okay, these special rules, we would say pawn has gone to D8, and I would say in brackets, or some people put an equal sign, what piece it turns into. For this purpose of today, I'm going to say it's turning into a knight, okay, and checking the king. So D8 turns into a knight, and it's given a check, okay? So this is how you annotate. I know it's really, really quickly, you're just running through it, but if you have a look and practice a few times, the more you do it, the better you get. And I promise you that soon you will be doing blindfold chess if you're annotating enough and improving your game enough. So thank you so much for listening. Remember to like, share, or comment below, and let me know if I've missed anything, or let me know if there's something that you like about it, and I'll see you in our next class.